In 1958, a young hiker named Sarah vanished in the dense wilderness of the Appalachian Trail. Despite a massive search, no trace of her was found. Weeks later, a hiker reported hearing strange noises echoing from the woods, a low, moaning sound. The search resumed, but this time things took a darker turn. One by one, hikers started disappearing. Some said they saw a figure in the trees, but when they approached, it was gone. The mystery remains unsolved to this day, with many believing that something far more sinister stalks the forest. In 1999, a cargo ship named the Evergreen sank off the coast of Alaska. All the crew was lost, except one, Captain Alex Gray. Stranded on a makeshift raft, Captain Gray drifted for days, haunted by a terrifying vision of the dead crew members standing on the horizon, staring at him. As his rations ran out and his strength faded, the visions grew more vivid until one day, a rescue team found him, delirious and ranting about the ship's crew calling him to join them in the depths. They say, once you survive a shipwreck, the ocean doesn't let you go. A group of friends set out on a camping trip deep in the woods, hoping to enjoy a weekend of hiking and fishing. On the third night, they stumbled across an abandoned cabin. Curious, they decided to investigate. Inside, they found strange symbols carved into the walls and a faint smell of something rotting in the air. As they explored, one of them heard a whisper telling them to leave before it was too late. They ran, but one friend was missing. No one ever saw him again, and some believe that the woods claimed him, as they have many others before. In 2003, a man named Jack went off-grid to live in isolation, away from the chaos of society. After a few months, he stopped sending letters to his family, which was unlike him. A search team was sent out, but they found no trace of Jack until one day, a lone hiker came across a cabin in the woods. Inside, everything was meticulously organized, but Jack was nowhere to be found. The hiker reported seeing Jack's silhouette in the woods, watching from the shadows. The search continued for weeks, but Jack had vanished, leaving only the terrifying thought that he may still be out there, waiting. Perhaps one of the most terrifying survival stories ever told comes from an unnamed survivor of a camping trip gone wrong. In the middle of the night, a hiker woke to find his campsite surrounded by strange, unsettling sounds, whispers, footsteps, and the unmistakable feeling of being watched. As the night dragged on, he became more paranoid, hearing voices growing louder, closer. By dawn, his entire group had disappeared without a trace. He was left alone, confused, and terrified. Some say the forest is cursed, others claim the hiker never truly left the woods, his mind unraveling under the weight of what he experienced. To this day, the area remains off-limits to the public.